Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Legion Talk, episode number 63. Now, what we're going to be taking a look at is more news because it is absolutely chocked full of fun stuff today. And it is about Nicki Minaj. She is in hot water. From Yahoo News, Twitter response to Nicki Minaj's claims her infamous vaccine post landed her in Twitter jail. That's right, by Daniel Welsh. This was done on September 16th, which is today at 3:31 a.m. So you know that is just ripe with fun. Nicki Minaj has claimed that she's in Twitter jail after she posted a string of infamous posts about the COOF vaccine, and the social media site has something to say about it. Earlier this week, the rapper raised eyebrows when she claimed that she would not be attending the Met Gala. Why would you want to go there with all the weirdos? As the organizers were requiring guests to be vaccinated. I'm sure the service staff had to be vaccinated too, but they also had to wear a mask. The service staff, servants, because whatever, the help, because all these politicians and movie star weirdos are above everyone else. But they didn't have to wear a mask. They could be vaccinated and unmasked and hang out and hover together. And then you see all the wait staff is like waiting in the wings with all their masks on, like super. In a tweet that has since been widely debunked, where I've yet to see any of this in any articles yet. I mean, this widely debunked. The article I'm reading was written at 3:31 a.m. That's 3 hours ago. Widely debunked. She wrote, "My cousin in Trinidad won't get the vaccine because his friend got it and became impotent. His guy parts became swollen." Maybe they did. His friend was a week away from getting married. Now the girl called off the wedding. So just pray on it and make sure you're comfortable with your decision, not bullied. How's that a hot take? Even if the story isn't true, even if the story is, a fabrication, maybe he caught and he lied to the girl he's getting married, maybe that's why she called off the wedding, because she's like, dude, no way. But what if it's not? It's still her body, her choice, correct? So just pray on it and make sure you're comfortable with your decision, not bullied. That's exactly what Twitter decided to do, is decide to bully her into it. Since then, Nicki has doubled down on her views, particularly after she was criticized by Prime Minister Boris Johnson. I saw on Twitter too, somebody, someone from England, someone from America said, "Guess what? You're in England. Mind your business." Well, guess what, Boris Johnson? You're in England. Mind your business. That came straight from Twitter from a left-wing weirdo. And Chief Medical Officer Chris Whitty during a press conference earlier this week. However, on Wednesday night, Nicki claimed she was in Twitter jail as a result of her tweets. This is ridiculous. This is news. Twitter and Mo won't get the poke. "I'm in Twitter jail, y'all," she wrote on her Instagram story. "They don't like what I was saying over there on that block, I guess." She added that she'd planned to post a Twitter poll with the options asking questions. Asking questions is okay, and I like being effing dumb, only to find, boom, can't tweet. A spokesperson for Twitter has denied taking action on Nicki's account, saying via the Daily Beast. Well, I would love to see that official statement from the Daily Beast, but you won't. Just why the story was widely debunked earlier. Twitter did not take any enforcement action on the account reference. Well, Jack Dorsey and Twitter are left-wing, far crazy weirdos. And they frequently pull the trigger real quick on this kind of stuff. And then they go, "Oh, oops, sorry." Or our bad. Yeah, it is ridiculous. The Hunter Biden story, with the New York Post or whatever it was. The New York Post. Twitter account was suspended, during the presidential election. Nicki also claimed she'd been invited to discuss her views at the White House, tweeting, "The White House has invited me, and I think it's a step in the right direction. Yes, I'm going. Why not? That sounds like a great idea. I'll be dressed in all pink, like Legally Blonde, so they know I mean business. I'll ask questions on behalf of the people who have been made fun of for simply being human." Yes, because you know what? There used to be a time when you used to get a second opinion from doctors in a medical situation. What happened to that? A White House spokesperson later insisted they'd actually only offered Nicki the chance to speak to their medical officials over the phone. I doubt that. But now that it's blown up on Twitter, if they have her at the White House, it looks bad. It's no longer a photo op. So, and old Joey boy can't have too many more gaffes over there because it's getting real thick with the as we have with others, we offered to call Nicki Minaj. She's a celebrity. And, I mean, I remember it was Cardi B who interviewed Joe Biden? Why wouldn't he speak with Nicki Minaj? And is one good enough and the other one's not? Uh-oh. And one of our doctors to answer questions she has about the safety and effectiveness of the vaccine they added. Well, why would you not want to invite her in person? Because then you could put a lot of, she has 57 million followers on Instagram and something like 22 million on Twitter. Like, I think bringing her and put her in front of a camera and having a discussion with her would be excellent, but guess not the White House. Can't do that. Before her Twitter exit, Nicki became under fire when she shared a clip of Fox News presenter Tucker Carlson, the bad man. Her vaccine stands alongside a bullseye emoji. He defended her. He defended her that it was her right to choose. It's everybody's right to choose, you absolute clowns. This week, she got into a Twitter row with Piers Morgan after he branded her a rude little madam following her post about the COVID vaccine. I agree with Piers Morgan on some things. There are other things I don't agree with him on. But let's go to her Twitter. 22.7 million followers. She put rudest little madam. Oh man, she's really going hard after this. Yeah, she has gotten her Twitter back. I stand with Nicki. When will people learn Nicki Minaj is not going to be backed into a darn corner? Y'all are not going to freely tarnish her name and gallop away unchecked with your twisted agendas forced narratives. She is taking hold of all the power and influence she holds. Proud of you, Nicki. Yeah, that's not going to go well. Here, talking about Tucker Carlson, Nicki, he's a racist and a white supreme. Nicki quote tweets: "The black woman lied on me and made people attack me, but I can't quote this man who did the opposite. Okay, F him. Yes, woohoo, happy now, brain dead." So somebody attacked her, but he's the white supremacist that defended her. She's like, yeah, okay. She's like, oh, I'll do what I'm told. F him. Oh, Hassan, who is like absolutely one of the worst human beings in the history of the world. Good job, Twitch, for platforming that clown. You let him just steal other people's content straight from YouTube. He puts like the click button, and then mommy makes his sandwich, and he goes and gets it and comes back 30 minutes later, and he shoves his face for another 45. Well, he watches somebody's YouTube videos. Ooh, transformative. Hassan Abi, he's a white nationalist, right? Yeah, I'm sure he sounds like that because he's a loser. Hey, Chank, the Young Turks, all of you are losers. Losers. Nicki Minaj, right? I can't speak to, agree with, even look at someone from a particular political party. People aren't human anymore. If you're black and a Democrat tells you to shove marbles up your butt, you simply have to. Oh, that kind of sounds like something with the vaccination. If another party tells you, the bad people, tells you to look out for that bus, you have to stand there and get hit. Like a good little sheep. Oh, oh man. She's thrashing y'all. Yeah. See, here's another article about how oh yeah. So Trinidad, rejected by Trinidad, the actual city. Late night hosts and the Trinidad and Tobago health minister are calling out COVID-19 related COVID from the actual from Trinidad. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. Oh, yeah, let's get to Stephen Colbert's take on this. This will be a good place to end. The Late Show with Stephen Colbert follows Reed's lead. remixing the artist hit Super Bass into a parody. Super Guy's Stuff. A voiceover began. This one's for the boys with the swollen guy parts. It's a tale that was told by my cousin's bestie. No need to fact check or debunk him, said the Vax-filled. His sacks are two massive pumpkins. It continued. The plight of this man should be told by 20 plus million fans. I mean, think of just how large my reach is to share about James and his giant peaches. The Daily Show with Trevor Noah, another clown and loser, similarly called out the oddness of Minaj, decided to share the story of someone else's medical issues to her millions of followers in a 9-minute segment, which he began by noting that there's a lot of to digest here. Beyond reinforcing that vaccines are safe and effective, Noah directly addressed Minaj's response to Reed over Twitter, which charged that the host was being used by white people to take down a black woman. It also unearthed a tweet from the MSNBC host about not trusting the vaccine as it was developing during Donald Trump's presidency. Long story short, these people are absolute weirdos going after Nicki Minaj because she has an opinion. The story could be false. I don't know, but it's not our place to decide. It's her place to be able to choose what she wants to do, and it's everyone's choice to place to choose. It's our bodies. It's our choice. There's no vaccine mandate on the planet that you're going to walk into our homes and make us take this thing. You know why? Because that's not how America was founded. There's something called the U.S. Constitution, and you can't break that, Joe Biden. You don't get to break that, Dr. Fauci. You don't get to enforce your nonsense on the rest of the world. States are standing up to you. You have no power. The states are inclined to check the federal government, and ultimately, the states are more powerful than you are. Go home, sit down, and leave us all the hell alone. Hope you enjoyed this video. Nicki, we stand with you. Thank you for speaking out.